Okay there, welcome ladies and gentlemen to my very first proper actual upload of a real commentary. This time of the red Protoss of Duckload Raw, formerly known as Whitera. Extremely good Protoss player if you know them. Players there just exchanging pleasantries, always nice to see. And the blue player of BratOK, not too sure, I'm not familiar with this player. But this is going to be on Lost Temple. A really fun fun map to play in my opinion, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing some exciting play here today with key-binded SCVs going at each other and probes ninja killing stuff as they do. First off, I'd like to do a quick shout out to Castner Coalition, which is a small and growing community for low league StarCraft 2 players. If you do play StarCraft 2 and you are watching these videos, do check out the link in the video description and go check them out. Trying to build a small friendly community, or large friendly community actually, for StarCraft 2 players of all shapes and sizes, for help, friendship, and other exciting things in StarCraft 2, so do check that out. Okay then, scouting probe going out much earlier than anything for the Terran player here. Supply depot down with a barracks already, gateway going up, and a refinery there. No assimilator as yet for Whitera. Something else to be said for PvT, that there's one major deciding factor in any fight, and that's ghosts. Personally don't get them a lot in the league I play at Gold, but you do get them a hell of a lot at higher player leagues, and you do encounter them once every now and again. And not for their good old nuking, but instead for their annoying EMP. We got a orbital command going up there, and a simulator is going down, another gateway, followed up by a pylon there, and scouting SCV here for BratOK, going around the map, still not finding Whitera. This probe just making itself annoying and deciding to stay there, it seems. A marine coming out and chasing it off all the way out of the base, it seems. He's not just happy, he's going to go home and kill his entire family as well, possibly. As we have one zealot coming out there for Whitera. Leon and cybernetics score going up, and the probe forced off, not even allowed to stay at the Zarnaga watchtower. That's what you call probe supremacy. Not probe supremacy, probe oppression. There you go. SCV here scouting out, just seeing what Whitera is doing. He must have scouted that base already. No, he did not scout that one, it seems. So he's still not sure where he is. Scouting up there, scouted out here, and failed to see the base. It's a bit of a mistake, and it'll cost him. Still no scouting information on what Whitera is doing. For all you know, there could be void rays on the way to his base, but now the SCV coming back, and it's definitely going to see this time, but the Zealot coming in there, having very good control there, stopping the Zealot from getting in, still denying any scouting information. Bunker going up here at the front of the base, Zealot's out, probes running all over the places. First Stalker is out as well. Starport now going up for BratOK, going for a 1-1-1 build. Barracks Factory Stargate. Got a tech lab going onto that factory, nothing attached onto the barracks as yet. Stalker going out across the map, coming here to try and snipe this marine here. And an expansion going up very quickly there for Whitera. More gateways being added on. The warp gate research is almost completed. Still only a couple marines out. This Stalker taking pot shots at the bunker there. Not able to really do much. Marines making sure he really is leaving, and the tech lab is used onto the starport to Banshee being pumped out now. And Banshee Cloak being researched as well. Robo Factory going up over here, so Whitera knowing what's going on, it seems, and calling it. Scan going off. Sorry about that, just need a drink. Not good when we're only 6 minutes in and I need a drink. Wolfgate is finished, Wolfgate's being spawned here, more Stalkers coming out. Supply depot being used to block off the front here, but I think if you needed a block, now was not the time for it. was earlier. First Banshee is out, Cloak is about 3/4 of the way done. This Banshee's heading out on a very long roundabout way across the map. Map control still belonging to Whitera, scouting information still not doing too well from BratOK. He did get in there, so now that'll be a scout. And he's seen that, which is the robotics facility, but that's about all. We're still not sure how many gateways Whitera has up, but now getting to the classic 4-gate build. And the Banshee's coming in here, piling up there to produce high ground, which this high ground can be abused so badly by Terran players, siege tanks, medevac drops, all sorts of things up there which can really deny a player's natural expansion. Banshee going in here. Cloak has finished researching, picking off a few probes. Got 1, 2. Cloaking there over these stalkers, but the observer is out. Still only 2 kills on that Banshee, not really paying for itself yet. Oh, 3 kills there. Managing to snipe a 3rd before it's chased off by the stalkers. Gets a 4th as well. And just gonna escape there. 10 health. And going off to this expansion in the back here. Twilight Council being added on here. What's going on back at the Terran base? We're seeing another barracks going up, Tech-Lacam reactor, salvaging the bunker, just Marines out at the moment. Only a squad of 10 observers seeing everything here. Stim being researched, Raven being produced as well, probably just pointing out those pesky observers. Command center coming as well, so BratOK thinking of expanding here. It's not even halfway done yet, so Whitera really pulling ahead in economic terms here. He's got additional harvesters, but because of those pesky mules and a very small amount of Banshee harassment, not really that far ahead economically at this point. Still very small armies on both sides here, not only a few Marines and Marauders over here, and only a few Stalkers and Zealots. More Stalkers being spawned in, as I say. Oh, there is a few more Stalkers than I said. I apologise for that. Pylon being used over here, Scout and Observer. Seems the one over here must have been killed, probably when that Raven popped out. More barracks going up, so it seems BratOK here committing to the M&M and M, Marines, Marauders, Medevac build. And BratOK taking his expansion here with the command center, just floating it down there. The bio ball continues to blow, concussive shells being researched here, but Zealot legs charge being researched as well, so good counter for that. Whitera seemingly keeping a step ahead here, but not really inflicting any damage because of it. Another orbital command being produced, weapons 1 for infantry being produced, and a Templar archives going up here. So he knows the bio balls are about, and probably going to go for some storms on them. Just still 3 barracks. Oh, Ghost Academy going up now. Shields for Marines as well going up there, so everything pointing towards M&M with Ghost support here. It just seems that they, without really being in each other's base, without scouting, they seem to be countering each other with tech builds anyway, just, you know, winding up for this inevitable battle. Nothing being produced from the starport as yet, or from the factory. That factory's just there to look pretty and provide a tech route, it seems. SCVs building supply depots, and Whitera here destroying the rocks at his high yield expansion. Quite a few zealots out there, charged there, starting to research storm now, so that's good. Charge very nearly completed. BratOK also destroying the rocks at his base. And there is now a great divide between the middle of the map of who owns which side. Still, there's not been any real proper engagement. A couple ghosts being produced here now. Personal cloaking device being researched along with that, and the first High Templar being warped in, it seems. Got a forge up here, and ground weapons 1 being researched, and the expansion going up here very quickly for Whitera. But unfortunately not for BratOK. Excuse me. Ooh, Jesus. Right. Oop, sorry about that. Don't know. Do apologise for any random FPS drops, but still for some reason can't seem to work out why it happens now and again. More observers just being produced here. Ground weapons 1 just finishing, and Kyadrian crystals being researched there for initial High Templar thing, which is not always needed, but in these fast-paced games of high player, you want